I have just finished the buyer's consultation with the sweetest couple ever. I have to tell you that the good that you do in the world, it always comes back. So a few months ago, actually last year, I went to a listing appointment to a lady. She just found me online, who is in a very tough situation because she's getting a divorce. And she thought she had to sell her house, of course, because her husband wants her to sell the house and to divide the money and whatnot. I went to the listing appointment and I told her, is there any way you can keep your house? Because it doesn't make sense for you to sell a house and move out with your 2 kids only because your ex-husband wants you to do this. So I referred her to some attorneys that I know. She's working with them on keeping the house. So instead of telling her, oh, you can get this and this amount of money for the house, let's list it tomorrow, I think I did what was in her best interest, meaning that I think she should keep the house. Oh, well, I'm not an attorney, but she was crying. She didn't want to leave the house. I'm like, you don't have to sell it. Try to fight for it, and maybe you'll be able to keep it. So in this despair that she was in, she didn't even think about hiring her own attorney and about asking the attorney about keeping her house. So right now she's keeping her house. She's staying in the house with her 2 daughters, and this is the 3rd referral she gave me from her friends and colleagues, only because she appreciates how honest I was and how much heart I put into our conversation, and I gave her this advice, and now she's probably gonna stay in the house. She doesn't have to sell it. So she's always recommending me to everyone she knows, and like herself, most of her friends and colleagues who come to see me are really, really great people, good-hearted, kind personalities, and I appreciate it so much. So that's why I'm telling you that the goodness always comes back, and even when somebody wants to do me wrong, I always say, maybe because I'm Christian, but I always say, God bless you, and I just walk away.